Okay, this one is about using where and when as relative pronouns. And this, like all the other relative pronouns, these are words that are used in a lot of other ways in other kinds of sentences. But here, in this sentence, where is the relative pronoun that helps you make this adjective clause that modifies a place, the cafe. And in these sentences, when is the relative pronoun that's helping you make an adjective clause to modify a time, the day. And in this sentence, you could also use you could also use that instead of when. You could also use no pronoun at all. And this is talking about adjective clauses that are identifying or non-identifying. Over here we have identifying clauses with no commas. So the woman who, or that created the test. You see, there are many, many women, and I'm only talking about one woman here. Or the test that she created, or the test which she created. You also don't need a pronoun at all here. But you see, there are many, many tests in the world, and I'm only talking about one of them. And this is an identifying clause, and it doesn't take commas. Over here we have non-identifying clauses that have commas. Catherine Briggs. Okay, there's only one Catherine Briggs, and she's the one I'm talking about. There's no subgroup here, and one clue to remember, a rule to remember, is that always, if this is a capitalized proper noun, the adjective clause that follows it will be non-identifying and will have commas. Same thing here, the Myers-Briggs test. There's only one Myers-Briggs test. That's the one I'm talking about. All I'm doing is giving some extra information about the Myers-Briggs test. And in both these sentences with non-identifying clauses, I can leave out the clause and still have a perfectly sensible sentence. Catherine Briggs studied psychology. The Myers-Briggs test describes personality types. And all I do when I leave out the adjective clause is I leave out some information that the adjective clause gives me. But here, on this side, with the identifying clauses, you can see that if I leave out the identifying clause, the sentence is really kind of strange and puzzling. If I say, the woman studied psychology, well, you will ask me, what woman? Who are you talking about? There are lots of women, and they don't all study psychology, so who is this? The same thing if I say, the test describes personality types. If you hear someone say that, then you ask, what test? You need to tell me more about what test you're talking about.